What's going on, guys? JSGC here, and we are here for another Manchester City video. Today I'm going to be doing my match review, match reaction and match analysis of Manchester City's 1-1 draw at the Allianz Arena against Bayern Munich, which has sent us through 4-1 on aggregate to the Champions League semi-final to set up a date with Real Madrid once more and a chance for revenge for last season. But before I do crack on with this video, make sure, like always, if you are enjoying the content, you want to help to support my channel, then do subscribe. Press that red button, press the bell and put your push notifications on. We've got plenty more Manchester City content to come. Also, don't forget as well, social media links, they're in the description below and sliding across at the bottom of the screen. If you want to go and follow me on my Twitter and Instagram, email also in the description too. If you want to hit me up for any sponsorships for any videos or any general business inquiries. TikTok link also in the description if you want to go and follow me on there. Leave a thumbs up, 100 likes is the aim, and do let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Also, don't forget to go and check out today's video sponsor, which is brought to you by GT Player, who very kindly sent me this limited edition Manchester City chair here. You can go and check out all of their excellent chairs. The link to them is in the description, and if you use code JSGC5 on checkout, you'll get 5% off your basket. Go and check them out. Links and details there in the description, and I'll roll my promo video at the end of this video. So let's crack on with this video. We're going to start off first by speaking about the team selection, and I was very happy with Manchester City. I said before the game, start with the same team that got the job done in Manchester, and that's exactly what Pep Guardiola did. That box got ticked, and it was so important that City weathered the storm from Bayern Munich, who I thought were going to chuck the kitchen sink at Manchester City, and it was all very controlled. Yeah, Bayern Munich pushed their defensive line a further 5-10 yards forward. We're putting Manchester City under pressure, but City never really in that first half looked like they were going to concede. They looked fully in control of that game, to a point that once we got through the first 15-20 minutes and settled into the game, and once we got going, we were putting Bayern Munich onto the back foot and we were making things happen. Upamecano getting away with one, getting a straight red for being the last man before the offside flag goes up against Haaland, and he was a knee offside. And then Manchester City getting that penalty for the handball on Upamecano, a silly thing to do. Putting his arms behind his back's the right thing to do, to then let your arm come out from round the back of your back and leaving it trailing, and the ball hitting the underside of his forearm before a save is made by Sommer. It's a penalty every day of the week, and the only shame was that Erling Haaland didn't put that ball into the back of the net. He misses his first Manchester City penalty, which is, I'm sure, a surprise to everybody. He'd converted all these other ones, but put it over the top of the crossbar. Got a bit too excited. I have spoken before about the technique Haaland uses when taking his penalties. He just runs at the ball and whacks the ball in the hope that the ball will have enough power and precision to go into the back of the net. Now, I always say, if you're going to take a penalty, first thing you want to do is make sure that it's on target, and if you miss, you're making the keeper make the save. So it was disappointing from that point of view, but I'm not going to sit here and overanalyze Erling Haaland missing the penalty, because it holds no meaning on the game whatsoever. All I want to see from Erling Haaland is the next time he takes a penalty is make sure he's got that little bit more composure to put the ball in the back of the net, which I'm sure he will, because he's an outstanding striker. Shows how mentally strong he is to come back second half and grab himself a goal. Upamecano all over the place again. Haaland takes that touch. I think it was De Bruyne getting the assist once more as well, before coolly slotted away by Erling Haaland into the top corner to give Manchester City the lead. And City just looked in complete cruise control of this game from there. And my only surprise genuinely is we've not come away from the Allianz Arena continuing our winning streak, because Bayern Munich just didn't look like they had it about them to find a goal. In the end, it took Sadio Mane to come on and appeal light-heartedly with a smile on his face saying, handball? As Akanji didn't manage to get his arm out of the penalty area. It hits his arm. His arm's in an unnatural position. It's up. It is a penalty. Upamecano conceded one in the first half. That was a penalty, and this was a penalty as well. And Kimmich copies what Haaland did, goes down the middle, this time not as much power, but does have the precision to put the ball into the back of the net and get Bayern Munich a little bit of dignity. The last thing they'll have wanted is to lose this tie 4-0, lose in Manchester 3-0, come to their own backyard and get beat as well by 1-0 with another great defensive performance. It hasn't happened, so they can leave with a little bit of dignity that they haven't lost here in Munich, but Manchester City completely dominant over the two ties, and it feels really good that we've managed to knock out a prestigious, elite European team in Bayern Munich. Let's not forget this Bayern Munich team made short work of Paris Saint-Germain in the last 16, and they came into this game thinking we're playing another team that are owned by a group of people in the Middle East. We're going to make short work of these guys as well. It's a different ball game playing Manchester City. This City team, to me, look ready to win the big trophies. They look well drilled, they look organised, and we get the biggest test of them all now in Real Madrid in the semi-final. If you're saying to me we've got to face Real Madrid, I'd rather face them over 2 legs than 1. I'd rather have them in the semi-final than the final. So we'll see what we can get done, and we do have the advantage that we're away from home first, and the second leg is at the Etihad. So City's job now is a little bit different to this quarter-final time. We need to make sure we get a good result at the Bernabeu to bring back a good result to the Etihad Stadium to get the job done, to try and reach the Champions League final in Istanbul on June 10th. But as it is here for City against Bayern, all boxes ticked, another good defensive display from Manchester City, and we progress with a clean, professional performance despite Bayern wanting to make it an aggravated and aggressive game. 9 yellow cards, red card for Thomas Tuchel and one of his coaching staff as well. It was a bad-tempered game that was weathered and dealt with really well by Manchester City, and we've got all our players available for selection against Real Madrid. I am waiting for further clarification whilst filming this video on that hamstring injury for Nathan Ake. He did have it strapped up with ice, so hopefully it'll just be a little bit of swelling and a good rest for the next week or so. Give him the game off against Sheffield United in the FA Cup with full rotation in place, of course, for that game. We'll speak more about that in my preview and my thoughts with that, and then be good to go for next Wednesday's match against Arsenal. But as it is for Manchester City here, if we can match this performance and the display that we can when it comes to Real Madrid in a few weeks' time at the Bernabeu, because I'll be going with the same team if possible, then this is the performance I've been looking for. Compact, tight, difficult to beat, get them back to the Etihad, with City obviously needing to put in a quality performance, but in an ideal world we want to go to the Bernabeu and win. It's a very difficult place to win. So if we can match that and get a 1-1 draw at the Bernabeu, I'll snap your hand off for that. That would be brilliant. That would be an excellent result. And this is a good result for City at the Allianz Arena as well. And it's got the job done. And for what is a big week for City, which could ensure progression to the semi-final of the Champions League, we've done that. On Saturday, we can seal a place in the FA Cup final. Big job to be done against Sheffield United, and that's where the focus needs to return once we've regrouped and recovered and rest well from this game against Bayern Munich. Move our focus across to that game with some rotation in mind, and then next Wednesday, potential Premier League title deciding match, Man City against Arsenal at the Etihad. Massive game as well, so a huge 7 days in Man City's season. First game, job done. Next up, Sheffield United, then against Arsenal in what is a massive week for Manchester City. I'm delighted with this performance. I'm delighted with the result, and we go through to the Champions League semi-final. I'm going to say that again. We go through to the Champions League semi-final, where we're going to meet Real Madrid once more. And trust me, we owe them one after last season. Let's get that job done. So there we go. They're my thoughts. Do let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Also, don't forget as well to leave a thumbs up. 100 likes is the aim. Subscribe if you're new around here. Press that red button, press the bell, and put your push notifications on. Social media links, they're in the description below and sliding across at the bottom of the screen if you want to go and follow me on my Twitter and Instagram. Email also in the description too if you want to hit me up for any sponsorships for any videos or any general business inquiries. TikTok link also in the description if you want to go and follow me on there. And finally, I want to say a big thank you to GT Player for sponsoring this video.
Feels like
see you guys all again very soon for the next Manchester City video. Got a transfer update planned for tomorrow, and then we're going to have the preview out for the Sheffield United game, giving my thoughts on the rotation and things for our big semi-final match on Saturday and all the build-up to that, and we'll have a match review out after that game as well for you guys to look forward to. So content coming thick and fast. Stay tuned. I've been JSGC. Thank you everyone for watching. I hope everyone is safe and well. Champions League semi-final time. Bring on Real Madrid. We've made short work here of an elite, prestigious European team in Bayern Munich. Can we go and do the same now to the most successful, most prestigious, most elite team out there in the Champions League in Real Madrid? We were this close from getting the job done last season. Can we get this job done this time and learn them lessons? I'm looking forward to it. Bring them on. So I've been JSGC. Thank you everyone for watching. I hope everyone is safe and well. Peace. Ciao for now.